checking these pages. Yanomami and the Amish. And just remember, there is a homework on Classroom that you have to answer these exercises. Exercise 4, which is the completing the questions, and exercise 5, correcting the sentences like the example. No, so it is the homework. So first we revise the homework. If you haven't done it, well, now it's time for you to check, to do it. Yes. The answer for exercise number 4, she helps her mother to find food and learns how to cook with her. Number 2, outside. Outside. His father, number 3. Number 4, yes, he does a pet monkey. 5, he works on the farm. 6, he prefers working and being outside. Yeah, that's the answer for number 6. Number 7, because school stops when you are 14, no, her age. And number 8, because her house doesn't have electric lights. No, those, as I said before, are the questions or the answers for this question. No, about Guiomar, Twine, Thomas, and Christina. And correcting the sentences about Guiomar, it's already there. Number 1, she doesn't go to bed late. She goes to bed when the sun goes down. No. Number 2, she doesn't wear beautiful clothes. She doesn't usually wear any clothes. Twain doesn't hunt monkeys. Doesn't hunt. He hunts birds. Hunt is the action or the verb. Like for example, in a tribe, in order to survive, in order to eat food, they need to hunt animals, cazar. Number 4, Thomas doesn't get up late. He gets up at 5 o'clock. Number 5, he doesn't go to church on Saturdays. He goes to church on Sundays. And finally, last one, Christina doesn't play baseball. She plays board games. Board games are like chess, Jenga, and other games. If you haven't read that, well, just do it because it is a homework for Google. Okay, let's focus on the next page. Vocabulary, find the opposites in the words A and B. Ya tienen un ejemplo aquí, early, back on, late. Big. ¿Cuál sería el opposite de big, guys? Work, evening, stop, late, little, learn, go to bed. ¿Cuál sería el opposite? Hello?
Little.
Yes, thank you. Little. The opposite of teach.
Learn, ¿no?
Learn. Yes, learn a language. The opposite of play.
Work.
Stop.
Work, ¿no? Según yo, work. The opposite of get up.
Go to bed.
Of course, go to bed. O sleep, también puede ser sleep, pero no está ahí. The opposite of morning.
Evening.
Evening. Correct, exactly. Good morning, it's at 7 a.m. Good evening. Por ahí muchos en vez de decirme buenas noches para saludar me dicen good night. Ok, es correcto decir good night, pero good night is when you are about to sleep or you say goodbye at night. Ahí sí es correcto decir good night. Pero cuando saludamos, when we say hello at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, incluso at midnight, en medianoche, también podemos decir good evening. ¿Sale? Nada de good night. Ok, so last one, la última, que sería start.
Stop.
Yes, stop. Muy bien, stop. Mhm. So all those were the opposite vocabulary. Muy bien. Exercise number 7. It says work in pairs. Use the words to tell your partner about the people here. Yes, tenemos un ejemplo aquí. Bueno, they are incomplete. Están incompletas, ¿no? Guiomar, get up early, not go school. Guiomar, learn, cook, mother, play, children. Ajá. So you have to say the complete or the appropriate sentence. Remember when we're talking about third person, he or she, le agregamos al verbo en positive, ¿qué le agregamos? La S, ¿no? Guiomar gets up early. He, aquí dice not go. Entonces, he doesn't go to school. ¿Vale? ¿Cuál es la negación? El auxiliar para negar, doesn't go. He learns how to cook. Learns how to cook with his mother. Porque si decimos cook his mother, entonces un cannibal. Cannibalism, ¿no? Cocina la mamá, no. Cook with his mother. Just be careful about that. Then he, ¿qué sería la siguiente? Ustedes díganme.
Plays.
He plays with children. So that would be the answer. He plays with children. Your mom. Thank you. Bye. Sorry, my daughter. So that would be the complete, ¿no? So you will do that for homework, ¿vale? Lo van a hacer de tarea práctica. You write that completely. Tienen ahí a Guiomar, a Twain, a Thomas y a Cristina, ¿vale? This is my example of Guiomar, ya lo tienen aquí, Guiomar. Lo van a hacer de homework, ¿vale? Okay. Muy bien. So talking about you, we don't do it. My family, and it says more, I often help. No, we don't do it. All right, let's go to the next page. Yes, next page is about vocabulary and listening, jobs. Yes, jobs, trabajos, professions. So look at the photos. We have different jobs, different pictures of different people doing their jobs, no? ¿Ya lo vieron? Hopefully you can see. Espero que los puedan ver. Okay, so I want you to match the photos with these jobs. Architect. ¿Con qué diría architect? Letter. What letter is architect?
Sí.
Letter C. She's an architect, ¿no? Letter C. Muy bien. What about a dentist? Who is the dentist? In which photo is the dentist?
D.
One more time, repeat, please. I didn't hear. D? And dentist says D?
B, B, B,
B?
B,
G.
G. G. Yeah. Sí, G. Yeah, she's a dentist. Hairdresser. ¿Quién es la hairdresser aquí en this photograph?
F.
F. correct. Sorry, my mistake. F. Who is a taxi driver?
B.
Ahora sí, D. Nurse, who's nurse? ¿Quién es la nurse here?
B.
B. Mhm. Receptionist.
J.
J. Muy bien, this is J. Journalist.
E.
Yes, E. Muy bien, El Universal, Heraldo, Reforma, yeah, La Mañanera, in front of the president. Yeah, that's the journalist. They interview people, ¿no? Pilot, ¿cuál sería el pilot?
I.
I. Muy bien, very good. I. What about lawyer?
A.
Letter A, yeah, he's a lawyer. This is a typical lawyer in other countries, especially in England and Europe, like France and Germany. They wear like this, the old-fashioned clothes. Así visten, ¿no? Es very, very formal and old-fashioned clothes. Así se vestían antes, entonces todavía sigue that tradition. Cuando van al juzgado, se visten así. Y finally, an accountant. ¿Cuál es un accountant? The person who is in charge of
A.
H.
your SAT, your taxes, letter H. Muy bien, H. Architect, recuerden, architect, no Archie. Archie es un nombre, Archie, no, architect, architect. Dentist, hairdresser, taxi driver, nurse, receptionist, journalist, pilot, lawyer, and accountant. Contador. ¿Vale? Okay, so work with a partner. Okay, work individual, complete the sentence with a job. Vamos a ver si la recuerdan. Los jobs, no, aquí están de todos modos. For example, letter number 1, she cuts hair. She cuts hair. ¿Quién sería? Hello, she cuts hair. She cuts.
Hairdresser.
Yes, correct. Hairdresser. Muy bien. Do the rest. Hagan lo demás. ¿Vale? Ahorita lo checamos juntos. Okay, number 2, ¿quién quiere? Who would like to participate? Who says me? ¿Quién dice yo? Aide, dice yo. Aide, number 2, he's...
He's a pilot. He
Ajá,
flies from Heathrow.
Heathrow. Thank you. Pilot. He flies from Heathrow. Number 3, Gan.
She's a receptionist.
Okay. Uh-huh.
She works
Yes.
in a hotel.
Yes. She works in a hotel. Thank you. Gan.
And she's ¿cuál la tercera? Sí. She's a
Four.
reception for okay. She's an architect. She designs buildings.
Designs, building, diseñar. Yes, designs. Thank you. Number 5. ¿Quién quiere? ¿Quién? Who says me? Dice yo, volunteer, Sergio.
He is a accountant. Es que no entendí esa muy bien.
Lawyer.
Oh, yes, lawyer. Ahora
He's a
sí.
lawyer.
Yes, thank you. Sir, Serge, can you read?
He is a taxi driver. He drives all day.
All day. He drives all day. Thank you very much. Number 7. ¿Quién?
They're journalists. They write news stories.
Yes, they write news stories. News, noticias, news. No es que sea nueva. News significa noticias. Number 8, Mariana.
She's a hairdresser. She looks after people's teeth.
Teeth. ¿Qué es teeth?
Diente.
Entonces, ¿qué sería?
Dentist.
Diente.
Yes, she's a dentist, no hairdresser. A menos que sea double job, pero no creo. Number 9, Gutiérrez Aguilar.
She is a nurse. She works in the city hospital.
In a city hospital, a nurse or a doctor también puede ser. Yes, thank you. By the way, commercial, hay una TV show que se la recomiendo que se llama The Good Doctor. The Good Doctor is on Amazon Prime, or you can look for the TV show on the internet, The Good Doctor. Después se la recomiendo. Les mando el trailer. This is a really good TV show, and it's in English, of course. Number 10, Eduardo. He is
He's an accountant. He likes working with money.
an accountant. Para mí que es politician, ¿no? He likes working with money. No es politician. Se equivocaron aquí. Very good. Okay. We continue with exercise number 3. It says complete the conversation with a job from exercise number 1. Yes, you have to complete with a job from this exercise. ¿Vale? Entonces, we do exercise number 3. Listen and complete.
2.13. What do they do? 1,
What does Michael do?
He's a journalist. He writes for the Times newspaper.
Oh, that's interesting.
2,
What does your father do?
He's an architect. He designs houses and apartment buildings.
And your mother? What does she do?
She's a teacher. She teaches French and Spanish.
3,
Does your sister work in the town centre?
Yes, she's a receptionist. She works in the Ritz Hotel.
4,
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not. I'm a nurse.
Oh, but I want to see a doctor.
5,
My brother's a pilot with British Airways. He travels all around the world.
My brother travels a lot too, in London. He's a taxi driver.
One more time, I repeat, but that's okay.
Yes.
2.13. What do they do? 1,
What does Michael do?
He's a journalist. He writes for the Times newspaper.
Oh, that's interesting.
2,
What does your father do?
He's an architect. He designs houses and apartment buildings.
And your mother? What does she do?
She's a teacher. She teaches French and Spanish.
3,
Does your sister work in the town centre?
Yes, she's a receptionist. She works in the Ritz Hotel.
4,
Are you a doctor?
No, I'm not. I'm a nurse.
Oh, but I want to see a doctor.
5,
My brother's a pilot with British Airways. He travels all around the world.
My brother travels a lot too, in London. He's a taxi driver.
Okay. So what does Michael do? He writes the newspaper, the Times.
Journalist.
He's a journalist. What does your father do?
Architect.
He's an architect. He designs houses and apartments and buildings. And your mother? What does she do?
Teacher.
She's a teacher. She teaches French and Spanish. Does your sister work in the town center?
Receptionist.
Reception.
She's a receptionist. Exactly. Are you a doctor?
No.
I know.
No, I don't want to see a doctor. My brother with British Airways.
Pilot.
Okay. My brother's a pilot. He travels all around the world. My brother travels a lot in London. He's
Taxi driver.
a taxi driver, right? So that is the, okay, so tomorrow we're gonna practice this and remember, por ahí tenemos unas tareas pendientes. Bueno, de hecho una nada más is the routine of your friend or your family members, ¿vale? Entonces va a quedar pendiente para el Wednesday. Por si no lo han hecho, you can do it until Wednesday. No es necessary, it's not necessary to upload it to Google Classroom because it's going to be an activity, ¿vale? All right, guys, so what time is it? Look at the times. Look at the times. Look at the clocks and write the times. Listen and look at the times. Yes, so remember for punctual hours siempre decimos o'clock, solamente para las horas puntuales. Por ejemplo, si fueran las 7 de la noche, it's 7 o'clock. Pero, por ejemplo, ahorita it's 5:31. O'clock is not correct. Nada más puedo decir it's 5:31 o it's 30:30, ¿vale? Entonces, cada vez que digamos 30:30, it indicates that is 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Y así está la expresión. That's the expression. It's 30:30 y el número, ¿no? 5:30, 3:30, etc. Then letter E, it's 5:15. Look at the time, it's 5:15. Son, ¿qué? 5:15. 5:15. Es lo mismo que decir 5:15 o quarter. Quarter. También puede ser quarter. It's 5:45 o it's 5:45. Yeah. Es decir que son 5:45. It's 5:45. Es lo mismo que decir 5:45, ¿vale? Cada vez que nos hagan falta 15 minutos, cambiamos la preposición, ya no va a ser past, sino va a ser to, 5:45, ¿vale? Después que, si nos, pasado las 5, podemos decir, it's 5:05, ¿no? Las 5, 5:05 es correct, o it's another way to say 5:05, ¿vale? Other, you can say, it's not very common to say that, but it's fine, no? It's okay. It's 5:20, ¿no? En vez de decir it's 5:20, también puedo decir 5:20, ¿no? Lo mismo pasa aquí nos hace falta ¿cuántos? 25 to 6. It's 25 to 6. 25 para las 6 o 5, que serían 5:35, ¿no? 5:35. Y por último tenemos it's 10 to 6, cuando nos hace falta nada más 10. Puede ser 10, puede ser 5. Yeah, it's 10 to 6. Or another way to say that, 5:50. 5:50. It's 5:50. ¿Vale? So those are talking about the time, ¿no? So another way to say, otra manera de decir the time, aparte de what time is it, what's the time? ¿Vale? What's the time? Please, hay que ser amable siempre. Please. Can you tell me the time, please? La corta, ¿no? Can you tell me the time, please? ¿Qué otro? Do you have the time? Do you have the time, please? Y bueno, antes de eso, si quieren poner excuse me, if you are in the street. Y ya puedo decir, excuse me, what's the time, please? Excuse me, can you tell me the time? Excuse me, do you have the time, please? Y como ven del otro lado, también tenemos otras maneras de decir, ¿no? Imagínense que sean las 4:03 o 4:02 de la tarde, serían it's just after 4 o'clock, ¿no? Pasado de las 4. It's just after 4 o'clock. Tenemos la siguiente, it's nearly, cuando es 2:57, 2:58, puedo decir it's nearly 3 o'clock. ¿Vale? También puede ser it's almost. Y el otro, I think it's about 2:30. Bueno, aquí como que I think, a menos que seamos muy buenos para y no tengamos reloj, seamos muy buenos para adivinar la hora. I think it's about. No, it's about aproximadamente. I think, for example, I don't have a watch today. I think it's 5:30. ¿Vale? Esas son las maneras diferentes de decir el tiempo. Vamos a escuchar. We're going to hear the time. ¿Vale? Todo esta exercise number 1 and exercise number 3. ¿Vale? Entonces, ¿cómo decimos que se decía 15 o y cuarto en inglés? How do you say y cuarto o 15 minutos? ¿Ya se les olvidó? Hello, you forgot?
It's 15 to 2 or to 3.
Ok, pero otra manera de decir 15, another word to say 15. Wow. ¿Ya se les olvidó? Quarter, yes, thank you very much. Y si digo 30 minutes, another way to say 30 minutes.
30 minutos. ¿No?
Half. Muy bien. It's 5:30. It's just 3:30, etc. Vale, thank you. Vale, entonces escuchamos aquí the times. Pay attention. Right.
2.14. What time is it? A. 2.18. What's the time? 2.14. What time is it? A.
It's 5 o'clock.
B.
It's 8 o'clock.
C.
It's 5:30.
D.
It's 11:30.
E.
It's 5:15.
F.
It's 2:15.
G.
It's 5:45.
H.
It's 9:15.
I.
It's 5:05.
J.
It's 5:10.
K.
It's 5:20.
L.
It's 7:25.
M.
It's 5:25.
N.
It's 3:20.
O.
It's 5:50.
P.
It's 5 to 10.
Okay. Now the others, the pronunciation, just to check
2.16. Just after 4. 1.
It's just after 4 o'clock.
It's 2 minutes past 4.
2.
It's nearly 3 o'clock.
It's 2 minutes to 3.
3.
I think it's about 2:30.
Okay, very good. Okay, exercise number 4, listen and draw the times on the clock. Bueno, it's going to be impossible to draw the clock, so you have to write the correct, no? For example, 11:45, 40, like this, no? Entonces, according to the audio, write the correct time, write the correct time. ¿Vale? Ready? ¿Listos?
2.17. A.
It's 20 to 12.
B.
It's 8:15.
C.
It's 10 past 3.
D.
It's nearly 2 o'clock.
One more time.
Yes, please.
2.17. A.
It's 20 to 12.
B.
It's 8:15.
C.
It's 10 past 3.
D.
It's nearly 2 o'clock.
Okay, so what's the time? Letter B. What's the time, please?
It's 8:50.
8:15.
Do you have the time? Letter C. Do you have the time? Letter C.
3:10. I know.
10 past
Las
3.
3:10. 3:10.
Ajá, en English.
10 past. Pues sí, 3.
10 past 3, okay. Can you tell me the time, please? Letter D. Can you tell me the time, please? Letter D.
No,
Nearly 2
o'clock.
o'clock.
Okay. Let's see if you were correct. Yeah, it's 12. It's 8:15, 10 past 3. It's nearly 2 o'clock. It's nearly 2 o'clock, ¿vale? Ok, muy bien. Very good, guys. Vale. Nos va a quedar una tarea for tomorrow. It's going to be homework on the workbook. Les voy a pasar the page, ¿vale? La página. Vamos en la unit 2, unidad 2. 2, it's about here. Vale, esta página, page 14. And page 14, it's Nina's day. It's about daily routine. Yeah. Look at the pictures of Nina's days. Complete the sentences with a verb in the correct form. ¿Vale? Estamos hablando de Nina. ¿Vale? Entonces, the verbs have to be in with S, ¿no? It's not necessary the audio. Hay un audio, pero it's not necessary. Aquí están las photographs, the pictures. ¿Vale? Entonces hacemos el exercise 6, el exercise 7, que es questions, y negatives, exercise 8, ¿vale? Page 14. De todos modos se los voy a mandar por WhatsApp para que puedan editarlo de fotos, ¿no? Y lo entregan para mañana, ¿vale?
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
See you, teacher.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.